Chelsea's legendary captain John Terry was a footballer who continued to make headlines throughout his playing career. Whether it was for good or bad, fun or ugly, he was there. Although he won everything as a footballer, which would make us continue to remember him, his antics on and off the pitch would also linger in our memories. The ex-England international was sometimes subject to criticism due to some of the crazy things he did. But of course, some made us laugh, while for some, it seems unbelievable. So how crazy were his on-field antics? And how unimaginable were the off-pitch antics? Let's find out. How crazy were John Terry's on-the-pitch antics? First off was the famous 2008 UEFA Champions League final slip. This was a very funny moment for the neutral fans, but sadly, Chelsea fans didn't find this slip funny, as it cost them their first Champions League trophy. The former England international was to take the winning penalty against Manchester United in the finals, but slipped as he was about to pull the trigger, which sent the ball to the post and out. Chelsea fans couldn't believe their eyes as Manchester United later recovered to win that 2008 Champions League final in Moscow. Terry later admitted that he had been practicing panenkas for 2 weeks in the build-up to the finals. That penalty kick didn't look like a panenka at all. Other Terry crazy moments were the semi-finals and finals of the 2012 UEFA Champions League. The ex-England captain was sent off just 37 minutes into the semi-finals against competition favorites Barcelona. The former captain kneed Alexis Sanchez at the back of his thigh in an off-the-ball incident which resulted in a straight red card to him. This has to be one of the biggest regrets of John Terry's career and the craziest incident on the pitch because he couldn't explain why he did it. But luckily for him, Chelsea made it to the finals. This red card incident didn't stop him from doing another crazy thing in the final. Due to his suspension, he couldn't feature in the final and had to put on his suit to watch from the stands. It was a great night for the Blues as they managed to win 4-3 in the penalty shootout after scraping out a 1-1 draw in normal time. John Terry immediately went to kit up as soon as the final whistle was blown and joined the celebrations on the pitch with his teammates. He lifted the trophy while wearing his kit. The ex-Chelsea captain was ridiculed on social media for going full kit without having played a single minute of the final. This wouldn't have happened if Terry had kept his knee to himself and not at the back of Alexis Sanchez. Finally, he had the racism issue. John Terry was accused of saying racist comments to Rio Ferdinand's brother, Anton Ferdinand. Although the former Chelsea captain was found not guilty of racially abusing Ferdinand in a 5-day trial at the Westminster Magistrate Court, this issue has not died down as Rio Ferdinand continually accuses Terry of being racist to his brother anytime he gets the opportunity, whether it's on television or Twitter. How unimaginable were the off-the-pitch antics? The most famous one was in January 2010, when John Terry was accused of having an affair with his former teammate and friend Wayne Bridges' ex-partner. He was also alleged to have paid her to do an abortion and also to keep quiet. The allegations were so strong that the former Chelsea defender was stripped of the captaincy band for the first time in the England national team. No one came out to confirm if these allegations were true. Many people already believed that it was because Terry was known to be a womanizer. According to The Sun in 2007, the former Chelsea captain had cheated on his partner 8 times during their relationship. So it wouldn't be wrong to include getting your former teammate's partner pregnant. Also, John Terry was known for partying. The main controversy or criticism was not that he liked to party, but the things he did at the party. In 2002, Terry and his Chelsea teammate Jody Morris were arrested and charged with assault on a doorman after he was allegedly hit with a bottle on his head. Truly, Terry punched the man's face, but he claimed it was self-defense. They were later found not guilty of wounding with intent. This sparked some criticisms in England. Furthermore, Terry had an incident where he was caught urinating in a glass and just left it on the ground in a nightclub. The nightclub staff saw that incident from the camera and escorted him out of the nightclub. He claimed that an injured toe prevented him from getting to the toilet on time. Which other crazy celebrity would urinate in a glass at a nightclub? The answer is simple: only John Terry. Finally, we have the 9/11 situation. This also happened in his partying lifestyle. The 11th day of September 2001 was a historically tragic day because of the attacks on the World Trade Center. But on this day, Terry and 3 of his teammates, Frank Lampard, Jody Morris, and Frank Sinclair, found themselves in the middle of a controversy. They were accused of drunkenly mocking some stranded American tourists at the Post House Hotel at Heathrow as they all gathered to watch the news about the attacks. This behavior led to them being fined their 2 weeks' wages at Chelsea, but they kept on denying that they had intended on mocking those Americans. This wouldn't have happened if Terry had gone home to watch the news just like most of his teammates, because they also had their flights canceled. Indeed, Terry has had some crazy moments on and off the pitch. Even criticisms never made him stop his crazy behavior. But what can we say? The man wants to be himself. Which of these crazy moments do you find more unbelievable? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It goes a long way in pushing the video up the algorithm and putting a smile on our faces.